Mickey Robinson. I died and I saw God. One thing is certain, our soul never dies. Today we tell the incredible story of Mickey Robinson and his experience between life and death. Christians know what is after death because Jesus himself pointed us to the kingdom of heaven and what we need to do to get there, but some personal experiences like this young man are really special. Mickey Robinson was a young enthusiast skydiving who had a plane crash, while in fact he was traveling in the plane with other passengers. The aircraft had an engine failure and crashed, catching fire. He was stuck in the plane, but a friend of his managed to free him. Unfortunately, the young skydiver was seriously injured, with brain damage and many very serious burns all over his body. Transported to the hospital, the doctors called his family so that they could be close to him in these terrible moments when he was in danger of dying. In the hospital, he thus began his experience behind death. He saw his spirit leave his physical body and fly through the air. The colors were different, everything was brighter, and the time no longer existed. The young man realized that this must be the real world. At one point he saw a white light, but so white that it could not be described, comparing it to the white color we usually have around us. A light so bright that it attracted him, but he also noticed a darkness beside this light. Darkness seemed to invade the light so bright that it attracted him, and he began to feel very afraid because he feared that he would be swallowed up by this terrible darkness. Here, at this moment, he asked God to give him another chance. Suddenly God appeared before the young man, and an immense light, as if it were a golden river, flowed through his whole body. He then felt God's love as if it were music, and the Lord's incomprehensible words gave infinite peace and serenity. At this point, however, Miki felt himself being pulled, and his spirit re-entered his body, and as he re-entered, he still heard that wonderful, incomprehensible voice that was the voice of God. The young paratrooper returned to life, healed from his physical and brain injuries, but one question remained unanswered in his mind, and that was what was that darkness he had encountered and into which he was about to fall. A short time later he understood, thanks to a divine insight, that darkness was his life that he had lived away from the Lord. Miki realized that God had always been by his side, but he had sought him only in times of trouble. His stupendous and mystical near-death experience changed his life and the relationship with God himself, and now he seeks to spread what he experienced through his testimony to the world. God, then, Miki says, is always with us. He is by our side in many ways, and we must seek him always, not only in difficult times.